Ah, the rice field of contemplation. Oh, she's a humid one today, I can tell you. But it's a whole lot cooler out this way, and it's still, whoa. This is actually the first time this year, because I haven't been going anywhere or doing anything. And this is the second day going to the warehouse in like 6 weeks. I just didn't get anywhere. Dragonfly. I actually got the air conditioner going. Okay. Let me in! Nice and cool in there. Right on. Let's get some gear together. Let's get everyone's stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Okay, what have we got? Stalky. Oh, let's get back in here. Okay, I'm going to present something really rad today. So, let's get it done. Aircon. Surprisingly, the air conditioning in this thing is really powerful. Got it on the second thing, which I rarely do, but because I haven't sort of gone very far. I was at the hardware store just down the road there. Ooh, got to go pretty slow so you don't get all the dragonflies, and there's only a few around right now. Yeah, the air conditioner, you can practically see the fuel gauges go dook, dook, dook. Takes a lot of power out of this little rig. It sort of feels like you lose about 15% of your power kind of thing, but she's awesome. Yeah, I rarely run it, just for, if I was a real rich asshole, I'd be running it all the time. But yeah, I'm just a poor asshole. I want to be killed by an American asshole. Tango and Cash. Alright, that was a movie from the frickin' 80s or early 90s or whatever. Anyways, I figure, you know what? I might treat myself to pressing that button. AC, baby. Yeah, this unit's got everything. Power steering, 4-wheel drive. Woo! Got a TV in there. Actually, that didn't come factory. A bloke cut a hole and plonked it in. There you go. He said I could put it in. I go, that kind of sucks. He goes, alright, there, but I'll just cut that out and boom, got it done. So yeah, this rig is awesome, man. Alright, oh, it's even got like, what do you call it, anti-locking braking system on this thing, and you got a freaking computery thing down there, you stick your thing. This is 2005. Who knows what they got nowadays. But the design of the new one, it's kind of looks a bit, I don't know, looks like it should be at an LGB concert or something. I mean, I don't like the design. This one looks rad. Look at that. Whoa. Oh god, just upset a bunch of people. You do you, I'll do me, and that's the way it is. Now, I'm going to represent something really rad. Yes, K-truck, and K-truck, and there's another one, is that one? Yeah, I just don't really dig the new design, but I can't afford one anyways, but just don't really dig the new design of it, but I'm sure they've got like loads of features and things that are highly coveted. Oh man, I tell you, talk about freaking dreary. Is that Crowy? Could be. Oh, I've got to slow down a bit, see some of these drag. That could be Crowy. Oh gee, what's going on here? That could be Crowy. There he is. Hey Crowy, he knows I'm coming. I've actually got a... Oh, this is Stalky. Get off the frickin' road, Stalky. Yeah, that's the male one. What's he doing on the road? That's rare. I think maybe Crowy stole his frog. It looks like Crowy had something in his mouth. It's quite considerably large, so I think that's why Stalky has looks like he's a bit ticked off. Chloe stole his shit. I swear I had a meal. I'll show you. I cooked up this meal, and God, it was, even by my standards, it was. I mean, I ate some of it, but I was like, nah, I just can't eat any more of that. It was bloody awful. I put too much soy sauce in it. That's supposed to be chicken. So, Crow and his mates, they're gonna get all that. Yeah. Well, I found, yesterday that, I was at the big sort of cheapy supermarket, and they had like sausages that were just like, I haven't seen them around. They had like sausages that are just like what you get at Aussieland. You know, you've got Walmart, we've got Bunnings, and on a weekend, they've got like the Rotary Club and all kinds of the Scouts or whoever, and these type of mobs that they set up a canopy, and you can get sausages pretty cheap, and you get your tomato sauce, barbecue sauce, mustard, you know, that sort of thing. And Aussie barbecue, they do a barbecue, you know, outside of these Bunnings every weekend. I don't know if it's everywhere, but, and so I was walking along in that supermarket. Oh, bam! You don't see sausages around here. Yeah, so boom, got them and stuck them on this this awesome. I've got like a few of them actually. I was at this auction house and they piled on a whole bunch of this other stuff, and one of them was this. 3 of them, in fact. These, and some of them were takoyaki cooking things, and these are like electric fryers, and you've got a lid and all that stuff. Oh shit! How about I use that, and a cheap way to cook, and quite cleansing too. Quite, you know, and spat all grease everywhere. So I cooked them up, and I figured, mate, get some bread and some dead horse tomato sauce, and boom, they were awesome. $4, and I've got a pack of those, and so I'm going to pick some up. And they had like garlic and I don't know what's that other kind of, not garlic, I don't know, some kind of spicy kind of stuff, parsley, I think, or something like that, you know, stick all that sort of stuff in it, and they were freaking great. Mate, there, no idea. No one cares about this story. All right, let's get on to presenting something freaking awesome. A bloke said, I sold one to a bloke a while back now, and when he got it, he wrote, you check out on my Etsy Kimonosans site, and in the feedback section, he wrote, it's an Icho board, okay, Icho Go board. Icho's like one of the most coveted things out there. And he wrote, finally got one of my holy grail things, you know, and so it's kind of like a bucket list, and so, and I got one, and found it in a recycle shop, and they did not want to, I tried to haggle, but they were having none of it. So anyways, I'll sell it for the same price as I did that other one. I just have to figure out, due to its size and weight, I've got to figure stuff out. Let's get that done right now. Oh, can you believe that? I grabbed that, just go like that, grab that, and I decide I'll whistle to Crowy. And I look up, boom, there he is. I didn't even know he was there. Okay. Hang on, let me just chuck this. This is going on the roof, you see. He'll love it. I can just chuck a bit of chicken up there. Boom. Another bit of chicken. Boom. And here's the rice, Chloe. Oh shit, that's gone everywhere. I doubt you like green peas, but oh shit, green peas are all freaking everywhere. Oh fuck, what's going on? Green peas keep dropping all over the place. And we've got another one, rice and peas and shit. Oh, mate, you're gonna get a good meal. Okay, granted, I should have just cut up some of the chicken and stuff, but you'll figure it out. Right then, let's chuck that back down there. I need that. Used that yesterday. Oh, I'll go inside. I bet it won't be long before he jumps on the roof. Inside. Boom, he's on the roof already. Okay. They're pretty strong. He probably would have picked up that. Yeah, off he goes. I can hear him. Off he goes. Hey, nature, mate, nature. Woo! Oh, God. Something wrong with the water, man, but clear. Finally, becoming clear. Sort of got really, they had a pump out there and they moved it to the one over there and it got really silty kind of thing. Generally the water's fine up here, but I don't know. Don't know what happened with that. That's why I brought this tank along to go down to the local park and just get free water, baby, free water. Alright, yeah, here's that board over here. Calling to his mates. It just reminded me, on the way here, I'm going to be here for probably an hour or so. But it reminded me there's a bloke about 10 minutes drive from here, and looks like he's either run out of fuel or he's got sort of like a cafe racer type of bike, and I figured, well, if he's there when I'm on the way back, what I'll do is I'll just get my bike ramp, and I mean, if he's there and then a hero comes along, he might call up a local bike shop and they might come and pick him. He's kicking it over, and who knows, maybe there's something wrong with it. So, but I think I'll just, that's my little screw there, so it doesn't pull down the tailgate, and then this hooks into a little spot there. Now if the bloke's there, what I can do, either whack that up on there, put a few, I've got a bunch of securing things there, or take that off, whack the bike on, pop it there, yeah, that'll fit there. Shit, that shit easy. If he's there, I doubt he'll be there, but he's probably gonna call some dudes, but just in case. Don't know him from a bar, so it was right. Hey, I'll take you down to the local bike shop or whatever, or if you run out of fuel, take you to the fuel station, or we can pick up grab my gas tank. Yeah, alright. I'll put fuel in it. It's probably enough to get him to. Definitely enough to get him to the petrol station. At least, you know, if he's there, I'll give him a hand. Alright, community service, mate. Community frickin' service. Ooh. Pop in there. This one's for my motocross bike, but that's I've only got regular in that because I haven't. It's not mixed, two-stroke mixed. It's just regular for fuel, because I was doing something with that rig, and that rig they've got their tank for oil, see, and they're mixing like that, whereas my rig, the moto rig, you've got to mix your fuel. That's two-stroker, so no one cares about this story. Are you, Nitty? You right, mate? Okay, here's the unit right here. This is Icho. It's bloody huge. So I don't know. Mosquitoes, don't like them. Don't know. I'm thinking of separating these. Just due to weight, I'm gonna have to work out the weights and measures. That's a Christian Buddhist porcelain piece, then. I can go back up here. You hang out with your mates there. Kanon Summer, Goddess and Mercy, there's Buddha right there. Some good stuff right there, that's good stuff. Put it a bit further back just in case there's a friggin' earthquake. Magician. Alright, hey, wake up. Got work to do. Right, what's the plan? Plan is sort that out, sort those out, so I'll do 2 listings, and get that, put in a whole bunch of really nice ceramics and take them back. I've already cleared an area back at the ranch for that. Something else I had to do. Tools, gardening tools. Now I bought a scoop the other day so I can plant those mandarin trees. You know, I remember I had a whole bunch of gardening stuff. Who knows? I'll probably still have that stuff. Definitely need these. Boom. I've got a shovel around somewhere. Yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry about it. I haven't been out and about doing my thing for a while. Where's my shovel? Did I leave that up at the... Shit. I'll leave that up at the frickin'... Put that. I must have left it up at the place that we're cleaning up. Yeah, I better go and see if I've left it up there. I would have brought it back, wouldn't I? That's questionable. Could be at the fireplace. Sleep on that. Right. Come on. God damn it. I might be at the fireplace. Around somewhere. We haven't been getting in there through all the humidity and things that continue clearing all that stuff up there. It's just a freaking nightmare. Yeah, I might. Yeah, there's one. There she is. Shit, lifted it out of the handle and shoot it till. You know what? That might help too. That'll do. Alright. Yeah, Crowy, I can see from here Crowy took one of the big lumps of chicken. See, they're strong birds, man. One lump still there. Alright. We'll need you. Wouldn't mind grabbing that rake thing though. I reckon that might be quite useful. It's not mine, but it's just a community thingy. Right, clothing, overalls, because all the frickin' mosquitoes out there. Gloves. Okay, gloves. okay. And I'll probably forget a whole bunch of shit. Practically need that freaking chainsaw out the back of my joint. They must have been about 3 months ago that they cleared all that, and then yeah, boom, saw, good. Got a super savage one just there. That's freaking savage. It's more of a weapon than anything else, to be honest. Alright, I'll probably think of some more shit that I'll need a bit later on. Okay, let's get to the next part of the... Ooh, I know how those. I haven't used those like ever. These are these go away mosquito sticks. You burn them. It's a wire thing that goes with it. And you just shove that in the ground and you stick that up. Boom! That's an idea. Boom! That'll get it going. Boom! Now we're thinking. Fire this freaking thing up. Yes. USB. Hands-free neck fan. Yeah, we might have to have that too. Right. Let's get to this other stuff. Oh my, look at this rad unit. I'm like, that's been sitting there for like a year or something like that, and I'm like, I turn it on, boom. So you stick this around your neck, and you got these speed zone things, and then you go like that, and it's got lights and how do you do that? I'm not ready. Did you see that? Alright, that's when it turns off. Yeah, cool. I was just about to stick this charger thing on it, and it's already working, man. Like that. Like that. Who knows what I got around here? Oh, there you go. Oh, cool. Then I'll stick it on the charger anyway. There's this. Got these little fan thingies going on here. That's an idea. I can get my fan force jackety thing. Yeah. We're pretty well equipped here. If I go the hack, I'll just take that. And I've got an extension lead. Take that out to the yard. And go to town out there. And I tell you, 3 months and it's all just gone boom. In fact, there was a tree out there that they cut down, and it had a whole stack of there was bees everywhere. And the bloke across from me, he's got like all these like fruit trees and all kinds of vegetable-y thingies, and so the bees will pollinate his stuff, so he don't mind the bees, but other people don't want the bees there. I don't mind. They sometimes get in the apartment sometimes, and I've got to get them out the window. And there you go, boys. And so yeah, not everyone's too keen on the bees, but yeah, it's so fast does the stuff grow. Like the blokes come around and they clear all that stuff out, and just boom, it comes up again. Can I just get on with the freaking job? Okay, we're at it. I'll just flick off that fan just in case you can't hear me rightly. Did a few videos over the years when it was real windy. We can't hear anything. Oh man, that was a good video too. This is Icho. You've got certain types of wood. Icho is the most coveted. You've got like Icho and Kaya, Kaakinoki, and another Hinoki and all kinds of things, and Sugi. Icho. Now, let's have a look here. The only major flaw it has, and that's why, see, this would have been thousands if it didn't have that. So, unfortunately, someone's dropped it and it's got a nick out of there. It doesn't matter. Often Icho has flaws in them, and I've seen them with inserts and things, they cut them out and put inserts. All kinds of things are highly coveted boards. This thing here, due to size, so I plan on sending it via the air freighter. Gonna have to send it in 2 parcels. They did come with this, but that's going to be a separate listing, because we'll get to that's a separate listing. Some dudes in Europe are like, oh, you're supposed to put that. No, one listing that's separate. I'll talk about that later. Betsu. Now that means separate. Now, yeah, so you got that nick in there. Yeah, it just sits beautifully. I'm going to have to knock the legs out, okay, due to size restrictions and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to have to get some more particular types. I've got to get these box protectors made up, and the particular type of box and all this kind of stuff. So I'm going to have to knock the legs out, and they'll go in a separate package. So it's not going to be crazy cheap to send, but if I send it via sea freight, you'd probably save a fair bit, but it ain't worth waiting 3 months or 4 months or 5 months, and who knows then what they're going to pull next time. Now, I hear rumblings. Anyways, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. When I turn the light off, it even looked better. But sits beautifully. You can feel where they've laid down the urushi lacquer, and just nice, very smooth, beautiful playing surface. The coloration is absolutely wonderful. Look at this. See, you can tell it's Icho by the grain flows. I think someone might have put a glass or something on there. You can see a bit of discoloration, but that might just wipe off, don't matter. But anyways, yeah, if it wasn't for that, I would never have been able to buy it. I found this what was it, a few months ago. I just let it sit here because I've been going, no, I'm sweating my ass off right now. Look at all this sweat. Serious. I ain't kidding you, man. I want to get that fan back on. Now I have the this is a famous maker, and I didn't bring my phone, but I remember putting it on the notes. So I've got that. Now this here, I'll reel it off again. It says Showa Sanju Nananen. That's when it was made, in the 37th year of Showa. Let me do some configurations. Homer Simpson brain, go to work. Alright, let's see now. 1962. Made in 1962. Alright, so you'd add on 37 years onto the first year of the Showa period, and then you go back 1 year for the full year of the first year of the Showa period, which was in 1926. Boom. Okay, now, yeah, so I'm going to have to knock those out. These are highly coveted, these Icho boards. My sweat, look at this. Sorry, but it's fine anyway. Now, yeah, I should, yeah, I have to pay like at least, shit, all this stuff I've got to get just to pack the thing. So I'll up it a little bit more than what the other one was. The other Icho board I sold for 250, and yeah, the bloke, yeah, check out on my Etsy feedback there, he wrote, you'll find, just scroll down, you'll find on my Etsy feedback there, one of the go boards of Icho, and the bloke's just like, whoa, and they're a bastard to pack, I can tell you. A lot to deal with. Yeah, but I found this one in a recycle store. You'll see in one of my videos back there, I mention it. the day I found it. So yeah, this is an absolute gold mine, this piece here. I should really charge a whole lot more for it, but that'll pay the rent. Yeah, that's exactly the rent. So there you go. Alright, now what I'll do is I'm going to count all these. There's plenty of the black ones. These are... Alright, I'll do that in a second. Hang on. Finish this list. Alright, so what I'm saying is I'm just letting you know that they actually came with this. So if you want them, but they're top quality stuff. So, you know, I really should charge the same as what I'm charging with this, but I won't. They're real deal shells, but I won't. But if I sell both of them to one person, I'll definitely, well, that'll be definitely the rent. I'm actually behind the rent because I haven't been here for 6 weeks, but that's alright. I've got enough. I saved enough to cover it. Alright, and I'm getting back. Shit, look at this, mate. Look at this. I ain't kidding you. Freaking sweat my freaking ass. I need to get some new. Maybe you can send me some dough so I can get some new freaking new clothes and shoes and shit. Anyways, awesome. Okay, now, yeah, I've taken some pictures of that. Now I'm going to go on to this. I'm actually going to count all these so there's less of those. So I'm going to count those and have a separate listing set up on the same day sort of thing. So, and freighting those too. So there might be a few missing there. Oh, they do put tape on these things when you buy them. They tape them up so they don't go zinging off. Because over the years I found a few in the bottom of the floor of my cage. I'm like, shit, you know. So I'm fine with that. And someone was saying, oh, they had to clean off the stuff. All you do is get a little bit of soap and water on one of those, you know, spongy things that's got. Hang on, let me show you. Just a little bit of the sticky tape stuff. Right, this is all you need. Bit of freaking dishwashing, a little bit of that. One of these things, so just a light, not too coarse, and boom, you're done. Way better than losing them. So that's how I pack them. Anyways, right, let me just see where I'm going to put Icho. Any space in there? Whack him down there. Maybe there's some space on the other side. Yeah, as I said, I doubt that guy on the motorcycle will be there. He's probably just got his key tie and he's sorting stuff out. You know, that's a real deal. He's probably, yeah. You know, he's a bit of a figure if he is stranded out there and he's got no water or something. Might be pretty happy if, and then I hear it come. As I say, I've got plenty to do, so I'm just fussing around. He ain't far from a convenience store anyways, and they've got water and shit if he doesn't have any dough, so I'm not worried. Now, I'm not worried for a fellow that I don't even know. It's a conscience thing, you know. Freaking samurai, mate. That's what you do. All right, now let us figure upon. Now that I just clicked off, and I hear this boom on the roof. Crowy's back, and he's grabbed the other piece of chicken, so he's probably hidden that other bit. Him, his mate, or it might have been his mate. Yeah, there you go. He's decided on the 2 bits of chicken. Shit, there's a ton of freaking rice. Oh, it's right there. Down there and down there. Oh, see, take care of nature, and he'll take care of you. Right, then, I've got to turn this off again. Strange switch system, this one. It goes fastest speed first, then knucker, middle speed, and then low speed last. What that? Godsend, that thing. Okay, now let's see. As expected, there was a. I thought there would be more down on these ones. These, as I said, they're the real deal shells, man. I don't know if you can sort of close. Oh, you might. When I took a picture with the tab cam, these look slightly discoloured, but you'll find that it's just because of the lighting. You see? They're fine. Real deal wood cases. These are the real frickin' deal. And I found that I was expecting to be down like maybe 10 or so. That shells, man. These are real deal shells. And as I counted them out, we were down 2. So what I did was I went into my... Oh, I'll just tell you, I found an imposter. You imposter! So I went to my resources over here, and I'll just chuck this imposter in here. Yeah! And I found in these Edo ones, I remember I put a few in here that were laying about here, and there's sort of hodgepodge, and there's some hodgepodges over there. I've got a whole bunch of white stuff. White. Eh? Anyway, so I grabbed a couple of these which were comparative in size, and then I grabbed one of these, the originals, to measure with the old vernier caliper here. Left-handed vernier caliper. Yeah, it's real. We got, I think that's inches, no, so it's not sharp, it's inches on this side. And left-handed, yeah, see, left-handed vernier calipers, that's real. We've got millimeters, who cares? Anyways, so we're running at around 9.5 mil thickness, so this is good stuff. Now, I chucked it like that, and I'm looking at these, and I go back here and I go, oh shit, which one was the original one? I flicked that over and saw the lines and realised, okay, that's one of the original ones. So if you just chuck those in the mix, boom, rock and roll. You know the difference. And go and find it. Go ahead. Now, these are the full set also. Now these 9.5 mil, roughly around there, and some might be slightly thick or something like that. Now you can give them a bit of a clean up. Look at this, you know, just go like that. Oh, she's clean. So you can clean them up a bit. I don't want to chuck them in the, you know, washing them and then sitting them there for ages in the dryer, or chuck them in wet or whatever. So you can sort of just run a rag over those. These are the real deal. This is top quality stuff. Now I did go with that. It came with the Icho board, so I'm sure that someone would, you know, I'm better off paying the rent and separating them, and you know, probably could find a way to put those with the legs or whatever. No, I'm just going to separate those. If you want them, buy them. You want that and those, we'll buy them. And then, because I have to deal with all this shit, I've got to buy board protectors and stuff for that. I've got to pay the rent and the gas for these and all this stuff and blah blah blah. Whatever. So I'm going to separate these. But yeah, this is top quality stuff. Okay, so that's that. I'll chuck them all back in. Oh man, let's get that freaking thing going again. Yeah. Come on, baby. Oh. Oh, god damn, eh? Got my best clothing out. Eh? My best dress, look at that. I'm not kidding you. God damn. Let's see, I'll show you up. Shut up. Oh, just satched, mate, satched. See? Eh? Things I do for my customers. That there is a fake board. That's inside it's chipboard and all that. That's all freaking. And they've got this. You got to be careful though. You're going to buy a Go board. So I wouldn't. That's all chipboard. And then they put these plating type, panel-y type boards on the side of it. And some baddies, same to that one there. And some baddies try to flog them off as if they're real boards, but they're not. So I wouldn't do that because friggin' do you think it? Anyways, the things I see, man. The things I see. Alright, so I'll upload this tonight. And there. The next step for me, right, put all that there, whack all that over there, and then for a whole bunch of freaking awesomenesses of awesome, chuck them in there. Grab those things before I forget. Boom. Right. Boom. Okay. Didn't forget those. Okay. Good. Right. Okay. Let's do this. Switch piano. Ooh, there we go. Well, turns out I was at the warehouse a whole lot longer than I expected. That's a fact. But I put in a lot of work, so that was good. Kind of feels alright every now and again to really put in some decent hard yakka. Yeah, so you know I can on occasion. Just I was having trouble just standing there for hours on end doing something else, and just from this freaking injury I sustained in about 2003, I think it was, and had it for 20 years. But you know, come to go. Alright then, how are we going? I've got loads of freaking stuff. I might just secure that. This time of year when it starts to cool down a bit, you stick the air conditioner on, right? And then turns out then it gets too cold. It's sort of like, because it's cooling down, then like you turn the conditioner down and you do this and you do that and yada yada. And you find yourself turning on and turning off and turning on and turning off, you know, as it cools down throughout the evening. And so what I'm going to do, I've got a couple of these. I've got this stuff too. I've got winter stuff and summer stuff. And I've got this really cool, you fill it up with water, it's just a water cooler. So what I'm going to do, a water coolery thingy majiggy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit that near my workstation. Brought some homework. Yeah, and got some gear for the plantation. The plantation. Oh, that's good. Okay, now stick that in there. Yeah, so I doubt very much that young guy will be stranded still by now, but I still kept that gear in there. Still got the fuel tank in there just in case that young bloke's stranded. I have my doubts. You got, I know for vehicles you got this thing called JAF. Is that right? Japan Automotive Federation. In Australia we've got the Royal Automotive, you know, RACV stuff. And New South Wales, NRMA, I think it's called. I kind of lived in New South Wales for a while. Not near Sydney, trust me. Fucking brothers. Anyways, alright. Yep, that's some good things going on here. Anyway, so I had the air conditioner on earlier, and so I kept the windows closed. I figured, yeah, leave them open, get some breeze in, that's pretty fine. Conditioned air, the temperature right now is freaking rad. Inside the warehouse it's still ridiculous. So I'll go pull out 160 yen for the highway I'm going to get on. And I go to stick it in this little coin slotty thing here, right? And I walk up to the to my rig, and I go, oh shit, and the window is closed, and one coin stayed here, one coin stayed in my hand, and one coin decided to frickin' drop down into the grass. And I'm like, shit! And I'm thinking, how am I going to get a light source? I can't see this right down there. And this frickin' torch the other night, I still haven't got batteries for it. Try to charge up these frickin' things. This is some old electrical sort of thingy, but they're stuffed. And all the other batteries that I got are different frickin' size. I'm too frickin' poor and catchy to go and buy some new batteries. So I think, yeah, frickin'. And my other torch inside the warehouse is those batteries are all flat. So frickin' hell, what am I gonna do? I need a light source. I haven't got my phone. I mean, there's a guy coming with a dog. I've got to move. So shit, I haven't even got around to fixing that lighter. Yeah, the headlight. High beams work though. Yeah, they work. I'll get around to that too. I found a part online. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to do anything. Anyways, so I'm thinking I need a light source, because that's 50 frickin' yen that I need to get on this frickin' highway thing. So I go, right, I recalled I've got a cigarette lighter down there for emergency situations if you need a fire. Let's go this way. Don't usually, but oh shit, I just forgot that young guy's, where he's located is not in, is closer than the exit, the free highway thing. Alright, we'll go the normal road. Yeah, so we didn't need that 50. God damn it. Anyways, and then I realised, okay, I've got a lighter in the warehouse too. So here I am hunting around in the freaking grass for 50 yen, not realising, because it was dark, man. I never have the windows up, you know, like when I'm there kind of thing, you know, let the breeze sort it out. But sometimes I end up with spiders and shit in here, so that's the reason why I kept them up. God damn it, there's always something. But that's that. That's the story. It's a boring story, it's true, but it's the story of my existence. Oh yeah, it is. Alright, now what we're going to do is trundle along this road. You've got to go slow along here actually. 40 k's is the max along here, for reasons I know not. You'd think it'd be a bit quicker than that, but I have seen the policey poos, like they used to hang out by the golf course up here, trying to catch dudes flying along. Generally at night, I think they must give a bit of sway, like all the truckers, like the truckies, they do all their deliveries generally in the night time, and they definitely turn up the heat as far as speed zones wise, you know. And yes, that's what they do. No one cares about this story. Anyways, I definitely spent a whole lot longer than I expected in there. But I still hope to upload this nonsense and do a slight bit of editing things, you know, compile the video-y thingy majiggies together. I'm done. At least upload that, you know. So basically I'm trying to at least get some kind of significant thing done every single day. Tomorrow afternoon I have a mission. On the morrow I'm kind of thinking to get in there and into the on the plains, on the range, get out there and work on the farm on my plot. I'll tell you though, if I did like plan a few things here and there, because the real estate agent, when I moved in, they said, yeah, you can use that, do what you like with that garden, you know, and because that's a part of the rental. And I'm might just let this bloke go. Just hang on. Here we go. Yeah, let this bloke go. That's Bruce Lee noises. You need those every now and again. And I wouldn't be surprised if I actually did that and planted some like potatoes and onions. So I've always planned to do that. The mate next door, you go, yeah, I bet you take my plot too. I'm sure that would happen. Yeah, so doubling that size would be quite reasonable indeed. But just the space that I have, years ago I grew 350 onions in a space not dissimilar to what I have. In fact, it was smaller really. So you can grow quite a lot in a small space. So a lot of people advocate that you should have your own little, if you can, your own little garden, at least, you know, if you're growing things out of pots or whatever it might be. So I'm kind of I've always been keen to do that. I'm not so keen to get out there when it's nightmarishly weary Dunlop. Yeah. Alright, let's just continue on this journey. Let's see if that young guy's here. He's over there. I don't see him. No, he was right over there. So we might have been able to get the thing going. Yes, he was just on the side of this crossing here. Yes, I think it was that one. It could have been that one. It's either that one or that one. We'll have a look over there. Yeah. Oh, you know, I have to thinking about when I went into this they're called Pro Shop, and I wanted to get some stuff to utilise as the box protectors for these things, and that I presented today, and so I went to the counter to buy it because it's cheaper than your regular hardware store kind of stuff. And they said, oh, you got a business license, you know, pertaining to this kind of stuff. And I'm like, what? So unfortunately I couldn't buy the thing. Let's have a gander over here. That bloke go by. Hey, I'm trying to help someone here. No. Alright. So he must have either sorted himself out or got the thing going or whatever. Bikers, mate. That's what you got to do. You help your biker mates. So yeah, so I've got to go to this other place to purchase that gear, and so yeah, I have to tack on a bit of dough for that. But the particular item, I mean, shit, if it didn't have that nick in it, you know, try to buy that new, you're talking thousands. That's why the chap in my feedback there, he goes, you know, he's finally got his holy grail coveted item. So there you go. And yeah, I just managed to find it in a recycle shop. And I used to go, there used to be quite a few in the early days when I started up. This bloke actually on this motocross message board, the dungeon we used to call it, Motor World. That's all defunct now, but they've all consolidated, I guess, and all these other things, Vital MX and where they are. And yeah, this bloke told me about this thing called eBay. So, you know, I'm like, what was that? And so in the early stages, because I actually met some people, and I heard about some other chaps were doing it. They go into like department stores, and as soon as the electronic the new fandangle electronic thing would hit the market, they just go in there and take 1,000 pictures, stick it all online. So, and they didn't have to have a product, you know, a stock, should I say? They didn't have to have stock. And so, and they were just like, if they sold something, they'd just go there, and if it wasn't there, they'd order it, you know, whatever. And that's how they ran. That's how they survived. That's how they did their thing, and I presume many of them did very well. I knew of some other chaps doing similar things, or car parts and high performance products and all that sort of stuff. And so I said, alright, well, then I get a camera and go into some antique stores, because there's one down the road and I like their stuff. I just took some pictures. Bikers, mate, bikers. And put them on. I swear, it's probably that bloke. That guy, it had a cafe racer over there. Anyways, so it's black t-shirt. Yeah, what's the dude? Anyways, Maserati, nice silver Maserati back over there. So yeah, I took some pictures, and within a few days, boom, I was selling stuff. And so I found I would go to these. I found that not just the antique stores, but also the recycle shops had sections of antiquity type stuff, and kotohin it's called. And so, you know, once I started going to auction houses and things like that, and you know, markets and whatever, it's sort of a bit too hodgepodge. But at the time, you know, I'd just go in there, take a picture of something, ask what they want for it, and oh yeah, and then if I sold it, I'd just go there and hoping there was there. Rarely would it not be there. So and that's what I did. But in this particular case, not so far in that particular direction actually. I was I just figured, I've been there a few times, I figured I have a bit of a look-see-poos, as I was looking for this Windows 98 laptop-y thing, just to see if I could run this game that I've had sitting there for years, Shogun Total War. What a rad game. Anyways, couldn't get it going because the bloody thing. Anyways, and I happened to look down, and boom, underneath this shelving was the Icho board. Oh my god, damn, this is Icho. And so they had a price stuck on it, and I was asking them about it, and you know, can you give me a deal if I buy it right now? And they go, oh, no, that's it. Nah, we're not haggling, which is rare, but it's the way it is. But so yeah, they're definitely worthwhile going into. There's another place that I know I've been saying I'm going to go in there and grab that stuff, and I'm going to do it. On the morrow, I've got a mission in the afternoon. I figure I might get out there and disgruntlingly see if I can dig up some of the garden. That nightmare. Well, I could just wait for the blokes to come around and clear it all, but you know, that would be a bit lacking in honour of that part. Maybe I'll just do just enough section that I need for now. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, so there's this place I've been saying I'm going to go and get that stuff for months and months, and I just didn't. But got to be done. In fact, some people in this far-flung land asked me, hey, can you get any more of those? And I said, you used to be able to get them, not these days, but I found some. Right. Am I being a bit cryptic? Yeah, because I don't want you going there to get them. Anyways, right, at this very moment, instead of having to eat that stuff that I end up having to give to Crowy, I did eat half of it, and I'm like, oh god. I'm going to go and get some sangers. I've got plenty of bread, got plenty of dead horse tomato sauce, some spices, don't have any mustard. Oh, wouldn't mustard be nice. Let's see if we can get this light. Oh no. Patience, mate, patience. And I'm going to go and buy another pack of sangers fry them up on that electric cookery thing. I've got 3 of those electric cookery things, and we're keeping one in the warehouse. A mate of mine, I said, oh, how about we get a feed together and just have a bit of a picnic in the warehouse. So that's cool. I set him up by the fire sometimes, and when it's cold, and he gets out his computer thing and studies by the fire, and set him up in this wicker chair. He loves it out there, so that's good. When it's decent weather, we'll be doing that again. People come out of summer hibernation at this time. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Rich piano. See, you really get stuff like this in Japan. Like they call them frankfurts, but close enough to Aussie sausages. Bratwurst frankfurs. The flavour is brought out when it is grilled. Roger that. Lemon and parsley. These are cherrywood smoked something or other. So what have we got here? Cheese ones. I'll have to try that one too. That not exactly cheap, but put that with a loaf of bread and some tomato sauce, mate. That's a full meal for me. Full meal, because I don't exactly, eat a lot. All right. So there you go. I'm gonna stuff this into myself. Roger that. I've never bought mayonnaise in my life, and I figured I just did the calculations with every dime I have in my pocket, and because I didn't take the highway either way today, I saved 320 yen. Right, so, and these are 295 yen. Boom! So now what we're going to do, we're going to have these thingies on bread and pop a few holes in so they don't explode, which I did last night, and then tomato sauce and mayonnaise. Boom! And some spices, yes. You gotta love a store where you can buy sausages, mayonnaise, and a futon. And all kinds of stuff. I got a shelving. I gotta start sleeping on something better. Shit. That one's just too wide. I wonder if I could double this thing up. I want to have a look inside, but they've got this thingy on it. I reckon. So I've been having a bit of troubles with my. I can feel it right now. Actually. Oh fuck! Oh, just injury and just I don't know. Like these ribs, a whole bunch of different ribs that all kind of compound against each other, and they never really heal properly. And so it's I've got to start sleeping on something with better. Right, first mission. If I do sell that Icho board, I'm buying that. Yeah, I need a pillow. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Oh fuck. Alright. Shit. The women's bra section. I'm not gonna walk down there. Gumboot section, yes. Real men wear gumboots. If I was just like some rich dude, I'd just grab some of these, right? Because I'm gonna be out and working on the ranch. I'm actually gonna. I'll show just how bad the ranch is. Just how. Oh, nice and spongy. I wonder if you can get them in. They won't be able to get them in my side. Nah, see, I'm 27.5, 27 and 27 point and 28. You never. God damn it. But they're alright. Nice and battery change. Oh, I don't have any dough on me now. I've got enough for that. But yeah, decent pair of shoes might be alright. I've got some fancy pants, one just for that, and I'm gonna wear them tomorrow, actually in the afternoon. But something a bit rough. No, 27.5. They got 25.5, 26, 26.5, 27, and then they jump straight to 28. Hey, it just ain't fair because God hates me. I'm pretty sure of that. There's enough proof of it around there. Oh, there's your stationery, your hot dogs. You get whatever you want. Okay. Now, if it wasn't all dark, I'd show you the state of the garden and just how freaking overgrown it is after just 3 months of just explosive monsoonal rains and all that, you know. Well, this is one of those takoyaki cooker things I was talking about that I have got in my possession. Nothing here resemble it. Not really. I'll show you when I'm cooking this. Go a hungry fat chick and get a chair and sit down and cook for hours and say, hey, I'm on a diet. She lost. Had a look at her latest video. I just flicked through to the weigh-ins now. She lost, what was it, 1.5 kilos in 6 days. Yes, actually I'd be on my deathbed if I lost 1.5 kilos in 6 days. Alright, let's go. So I go to the register and just about I'm gonna check that I've got my calculations all correct. Shit. Oh, that 50 yen that I've miscalculated. I don't have enough money. Oh, there's nothing in there either. Looks like we're not getting mayonnaise. Oh, bugger. Didn't think mayonnaise would be that expensive anyway. The 50 yen, I figured that bloody 50 yen was actually 100 yen, so it's not. So it looks like we're like I said, I've never bought mayonnaise before. Oh, that would have been good. They do have an ATM here, fuck it. Alright, I'm lashing out. I'm gonna but you gotta pay a fee of 100. God damn it, this stupid thing. God hates me, that's what it is. I'll go to the ATM. Don't want to, but I have to. Don't have to, but I want to. Ah, there you go. Well, I'm not too bothered about it because I have to have a bit of dough on the morrow for the afternoon mission. So that's right. So I figured, alright, I've got my mayonnaise. The first time I ever bought mayonnaise in my life. I figured I've got some chocolate cocoa powder, and so a fair bit left over. So I figured I'll get some milk because the bones are starting to play up a bit. The old calcium. How we do? Ugh. Lifestyles of the rich and famous, mate. The rich and frickin' famous. Can't wait to fire up this baby. Oh yeah. In fact, last night I fired up that electric frying pan thing when I was cooking these up. And Durhead didn't realise until the very last 1 1/4 of them. Hey, I've got some bread. What if I put that in the bread and got some tomato sauce? So yeah, I don't exactly remember my heritage too well. But yeah, I had that firing away, and the refrigerator's always on, right? And the aircon got that going on, and I go to chuck this chicken, like that stuff that I gave to Crowy because it was bloody awful. Actually, I finished off the rice. I should have chucked the rest in, but I sound like a hungry fat chick now. Hey, she can cook, I can tell you. Fantastic food, just eats too much, but so I just chucked too much soy sauce in there and I totally destroyed it. I was just like splashing it all in the oven, but when I flicked the oven on, the fuse went bog. Off it went. the what do you call it, the fuse cut-off switch, the overload switch, and so I got sorted a couple of those went, so you can flick them back on. Oh, I had the computer on too, so yeah, as soon as I went to, I had the computer, the refrigerator, the computer, the frying pan, and that frying pan thing, and then you know, all that nonsense, and then that air conditioner, and when I hit the oven thing, boom, it was too much of an overload, and so I don't even know why I'm telling this story. Oh. Anyways, I've been at it all day. It's actually so much cooler right now. But yeah, I can't wait to fire up this beast. I've got two of them actually. Fire up this beast and have it sort of just sitting next to me. And that way I won't have to switch on and off, on and off, on and off with the aircon this time of year. It does that. And yeah, you can adjust it and all that sort of stuff, but it's still a bit wonky. Yeah, that's a way of explaining it. Alright, now, I did happen to find this and some other things. So, I'm going to utilise this on the morrow. In the mission. So let's chuck that in there. Chuck that in there. And chuck that one in. We've got to have some Bruce Lee ki, you know. Yes, it's far later than I thought it would be. Yeah, this around here it sort of conflicts with other shit. Yeah. Now, I think if this works, it's going to be a very enjoyable experience. Yes. Right, I've got this bloody fan forcedy thing. Yep, we're good. It's all about professionalism around here. I open the bag, think about whatever's timer going on there. There you go. I'll forget all about that. So I open the bag. They all go woo, and I caught one on my chest. One stayed in the bag, and one decided to, and the rest decided to launch all over the floor. So I washed all them. Oh, I'm gonna tuck in this. I've got that cool down green tea. Got that cool down. Not a whole lot of room in this dinky kitchen. Oh, better move all this stuff. We got bread. Ooh, yeah. We've got dead horse. Ooh, yeah. And we've got, for the first time ever, I bought some mayonnaise. Yep. We live large around here. Now, I've got like 3 of these frying pan things. Really radalicious. After 10 minutes, after another 8 minutes or so, gonna roll them around a bit. Oh, I'm gonna tuck into this delicious. Oh, quite humid in here. I haven't set up that little cooler yet. I'll just turn the aircon on. Pulled everything in, wrestled everything in. Okay, so let's do that. Very professional. I've got this atop my my griller thing. You don't exactly have a lot of room. Yes. This is actually this is my workspace. That's that. Pretty much, and that's that sinky thing. They give you a massive sink, but F all in the other department. That's alright. Yeah. Fridge, oven, microwave. I'm not tall enough to stick anything else on top of it. Yeah, you've got everything you need, mate. Everything you need. Alright, just soldier on. There's cooking tips by ABAREBUGYO. See? What about greens and stuff?
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Yeah, just check the phony poos and mate saying, oh, what about because I mentioned I was going to go today to the warehouse, and he said, oh, I can't go, but what about Saturday? So I'm checking out, and I'm hearing this bang, pop, bang, bangers are going, bang, mate. Oh, I've better turn it down. Cooking tips, so very good, girls. Let's just turn that down a bit, shall we? Hey, exactly know what I'm doing. Who gives a flying hoo-ha? Righto. Now, let me go and do what I'm supposed to be doing over there now, eh? Never a moment. Oh, whatever.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.